Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. So there's a couple things that we need to do. The only thing that we're missing, yeah, we're not missing all that much here. We're missing a couple things in the abandoned village, but we're kind of locked behind story to go do that. We do have more of the Alpine stuff that we can do. Here, hang on.
This crest. It's mine.
Okay. Yeah, let's head to Alfheim and continue further with that.
Are we off to find that elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. We found a Hofgufer out in the Barrens, my lady. In terrible pain. We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
A Hofgufer. I haven't seen one since I was a child. Lead the way.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and track that.
Do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya?
Oh, he certainly didn't deserve it. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir's spellcraft. So when things went wrong, blamed it.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve the crop.
There he is.
It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from. Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another Hafgufa!
Though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
We'll be fine.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing Hafgufa. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim. Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
That's the plan. There we go.
I see an entrance! I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Oh, is there nothing here? Gotcha. I'd probably come out that way.
Locked.
Could I reach it from down here?
Oh. Yeah, probably.
No effect. Perhaps a different arrow. This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgifer for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
I mean, it makes good enough sense. Okay, that is the only place to go. Ah.
Well, there you go. Enemies on the left!
And then I don't care about the exploding wrenches. There we go.
Another one! Left side! Quick wildlife coming your way!
Ragnarok's don't often travel underneath the Barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim, or so it appears.
Big Beard did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree.
Well, that's good. No sacrifice in vain. A corpse lay below this one. I wonder if the poor soul wrote it before expiring, or if it was written by the fiend who caused said expiration. I don't know. It's a big thing about war, especially constant war. After so long, people forget what they're fighting for. I mean, not in the elves, because the thing they're fighting for is omnipresent. Like, you can see it everywhere. Okay.
Look there. That hive doesn't like sound, remember?
Ah.
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
Yeah, I want to see if I can... There we go. Let's go that way. Oh.
Find you, watch out! Quick ball of light coming your way!
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. I should have used Freya in that instance. And we'll switch back to Legacy.
Good show!
Behind you, look out!
Come on, come up here. I want to chuck one of these at you. That was not what I wanted to do.
I hope freeing these half-goofers will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
There we go. Oh, fuck yeah. Increases stun afflicted and enables a follow-up burst. That's pretty badass. There he is.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face. The life cycle of the heart. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance. I don't know what choice I is. Good. Almost there.
Yep. Just need to figure out. There we go. Now you can return to the surface and open it up.
Aye, back to the surface then.
Fuck. Oops. That's okay.
Switching arrows!
There. That was a lot cleaner.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
The fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world.
Oh shit, he's telling Pandora's story?
So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but, well, your stories,
What about my story?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Mimir is the better storyteller.
Don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic ambivalence.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
Yeah, because he's practically telling Hephaestus and Pandora's story. The only thing that he didn't say was that he was the one who killed Hephaestus. Yep, now we're back at the start.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim.
Time to end this storm.
Take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
That's nice.
Misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
Yeah, like over there. So are those like right like those here tiny half Goofas? Would be pretty cool if it was.
Statue of my brother. How quaint.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
What purpose does all this serve, other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument, one that symbolizes the potential for peace.
Okay. Let's keep looking around a little bit more. Yeah, that won't work. I don't even need that yet. Here, we can take this out. If we come over here, we should be able to bounce that off and get up there.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what was happening.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
There we go.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
Oops. Oh, really? There we go. That was annoying. I think Kratos carries these slightly faster than he did in the previous games. Or I guess in the previous game. Because I feel like I'm trucking with this.
These crystals contain their own life.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, Freya.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
Now let's read that first.
In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift of light shine eternal.
I didn't want to.
Ah, gift of light.
Okay. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift shine eternal. May his light serve as a beacon of harmony. May peace endure among the elves, as we forever bask in its radiant glow.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his presence?
You are not funny.
At least someone told him. Alright, now what else is there to do?
Even when Freyr was actually here, the peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met her, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freya's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
Hmm. Really? That's all it took? Okay. Can get some health back from that. Fuck. Okay.
Light elf architecture. It's a mess. Fucking hell. Okay.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings. Their support. Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Coming out of left fucking field. Okay. I fucking dodged. I. Okay, I want. Hang on. Fuck. Oh, that was scary. Smoldering embers, that's what I need.
Locked. It requires 2 keys.
What are they keeping back there?
That's the beauty of a locked door. It could be anything. Monsters, treasure. Knowing all up, it'll be a bit
Yeah, bit of both.
of both.
Be treasure, but we have to fight a monster.
A light elf statue in the desert. Ah,
On top of ancient
Oh.
elven ruins, I'd have to agree.
I thought I had to manually pick that up. I didn't know I could run right over it.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
that's all my brother's tributes.
You prefer we hang on to them?
Do what you will. If Freyr didn't bother taking them when he left Alfheim, he wouldn't mind us selling them to the dwarves. An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the light elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day. We can browse at our leisure.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Oaken's book.
We are the caretakers of truth, the arbiters of knowledge, protectors of this repository of enlightenment that stretches back to our earliest writings, ancient as the sands. It is our sacred duty to protect the elven learning and prevent the possible spread of it to those who cannot reconcile the wisdom found within these walls. The enlightened masses cannot be trusted, cannot be expected to assimilate these truths. They lack the intellectual fortitude to absorb and accept. Oh, the diversive nature of certain revelations. The suppression is not cruelty, nor is it an attempt at control. It is mercy, pure and simple. Never forget
Aye.
that.
Quite the advantage for the light elves.
Interesting. I think that's what I'm supposed to grab, so I'll come back to it. Mountain root. Gotcha. Oh, primordial flame.
What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves.
Yeah, that's just talking about reading.
Look here.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library, even in the vestibule passageway, Grand Hall, Mezzanine, and Upper Circle. No books are to leave the premises for any reason under the penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library are expressly forbidden. Damage to library materials due to carelessness, including creases, folds, annotations, and such like, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Constables, limitations, and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian before leaving the library. Failure to adhere to these rules will result in immediate punishment to be determined by the present librarian. Yep. It's kind of like libraries nowadays. Now we can pick up this book.
spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Cool. Okay.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word. Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Kinda hard to use a shield strike that far away. Okay. Oh, okay. I had a bad start, so... Shit. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, there we go.
Use a shield strike.
I am not that close. Okay, does it twice. Gotcha. Okay, gotta dodge away. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Shield strike now.
Gotcha. So I do have a little bit of time. Oh, free.
You all right, brother?
Shit.
Use a shield strike, brother!
They're healing.
Ooh. That's close.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that right now. Could head over here.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Stormur, stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
No more for now. Focus.
Don't worry, we'll get back on the wolves in a little bit, so we can find out what was whispered.
What is that?
Oh, magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows! Now, attack the rune! Core is weakened!
Need to take out those springs, brother!
That's it! Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. It's gonna take way too long, and I don't really have the patience to do it. Oh, what's even up there? Is it anything of importance? I don't think it is. I don't even know where the dogs went.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
earlier if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
For the massive door we found earlier.
That door required 2 keys.
Aye, so it did. Let's keep looking then.
What is this nothing? Yeah. But there you are.
Freya, can't you remember anything about what Hrimthur the stonemason's son said to you after building Asgard's wall?
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, Mama.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
Two! It was two!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye. Blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Interesting.
Guys, you watch out!
There you go. Cool. What do we got?
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
In R somewhere. There it is. There we go.
Perhaps we can bring these two animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Becky and Spanner could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. It seems lonely out here.
It's peaceful. They have each other. It is enough. Freya, here.
Collecting all our flowers.
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves. The tablet spoke of a relic that could arouse the trolls.
Casualties caused 43 dwarves, 22 others. None to your slumber, Alfheim, release dates, Overseer by Stonefoot, yeah.
I wonder, do you think we could use such an item on that troll?
Yeah, it's the Mystic Heirloom. can try fighting it at least. I want to switch.
I felt that one, brother.
This is a good way to build up rage.
Well, that relic certainly did the trick. I somewhat missed fighting trolls, didn't you? Don't forget to grab what they drop. I bet the dwarves could make some armor.
Smoldering embers. Let's go, baby. Ugh, poison protector. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not going up against that many poison type enemies right now, though. It's a good thing to know that there's actually like a better, like there's actually a need to fight the trolls now because it'll give you more stuff.
I know. I raised a son too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, Sindri has that covered. I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
Alright, now let's go find out what's behind door number this one. It's gotten kind of loud in my ear. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down for me. Blazing embers and 60 scap slag. That's a lot. Alright.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Okay. Holy fucking hell. Okay, Yep. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, damage.
Careful, the scales! Watch out for the scales! Get back! It's about to charge!
Damn. There we go.
What on earth was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
That forsaken breath. Alright, yeah. That's everything done in there, and everything that we can do in there.
I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, a bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Girth to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the world tree of souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, He was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
Good story. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to go grab myself some more tea. Alright, so we're gonna go to Niflheim first, because there's a chest we can get. And then we'll continue on with the main story.
What is this?
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
Like the father of all, we swung from the tree. Wisdom gave servitude gained.
You got a mountain root.
A gift in death, to smother forever the All-Father's breath.
Odin must have created these creatures. But how?
I haven't the foggiest. They came after my time.
Forsaken breath.
But perhaps we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens we find.
So a bunch of like rare resources that are only in New Game Plus, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
I want to increase luck again.
Far be it for me to improve on the lady's work, but, need something special?
Yeah, I want you to do this one.
Damn! Am I good or what?
You sure are. We'll increase this one.
A good fit.
Now the Berserker Cutlass is completely maxed out.
keep your bits in all the right places.
A good fit.
Yes, my strength and vitality go down, but my luck will come back up because this one is 169 and 63, and at max this will be 113 and 38. But I do get luck with it.
Want to yet before you head off?
Not quite. So if I throw these on, I'll change these back to since I do like the look of that, would I still be able to use everything in my amulet? Yeah, everything in my amulet is tied to vitality, which I still have enough of. And I'd be sitting at 310. Or 328. Yeah, I'll take the hit and health just to get some more luck, because I want to get to 400 luck, because if I get to 400 luck, then I can use Lunda's engraving, which any parry or blocking have a high chance of poisoning the enemy. And I'm pretty sure it also lowers their level, which would be really good. And for that, I can also just get rid of this one. Oh, wait. Well, I'll just need to make sure I get 12 over, because then I can get rid of Asgard's Justice. Isn't there... Well, I could sell all these.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get her open where it needs getting. Oh, Lunda sends her love. Bless her spotty heart.
I feel like there's a bunch of good stuff
What else was there?
that would go good. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that would go good with everything else, but I just don't have the sockets for it. I've been playing a lot of Valhalla, the DLC for it, and there's a lot of stuff that would go good with it,
Well, brother,
but I just don't have the
before you
space
see
for
the
it.
lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank thee now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow, but then he and Sindri got into it over something. That's Chris. Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine? He'll be it's getting classier by the...
Can it be? I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you again, Frigg.
Don't call me that. I haven't been that person in a long time. But I'm happy to see you too. I'd feared the worst for so long. You must have been through.
Nothing so bad as what you've suffered. Freya, I am so sorry to hear what happened to Baldur. He was only a boy when I saw him last, but I know he meant more to you than anything.
Yes.
And to forbear your vengeance in this way, it's truly an inspiration for those of us who believe in peace.
The only peace these realms will ever know is once Odin is gone.
Okay.
Believe in that.
We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books?
You better screw his head back on. And I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? What did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Oh shit.
That's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin. But I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Getting kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you're going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck? Atreus! Sindri, just try to keep control.
Brock's what the fuck is amazing. Oh shit. Atreus, you are in trouble. So we're playing as Atreus again.
Freezing cold, lots of Hellwalkers, definitely in Midgard.
Okay. Okay. I'm playing as Atreus, I'm not playing as Kratos, I can't charge headlong into battle.
Lots of Hellwalkers, definitely in Midgard. Keep it coming. You're just helping me stay warm.
Okay. Where the hell are we?
When did it get so bad out here? At least something out here doesn't want to kill me. Just need someplace warm. Then I can figure out where to go next. That doesn't look good.
Yeah. That's not good. Okay.
That doesn't look good. What is this thing? Some kind of white? What is it you want?
Damn it. That's annoying.
More ravens. You trying to tell me something? First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, lying. I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk! Gotta get out of here. Out go!
Let's switch back to the wolves.
Look for help! Help them!
There we go. Alright, yeah. Slowly but surely getting back into the way that I usually play as Atreus. Oh, damn. There we go.
I find shelter and then what? Where could I go? If I go to Asgard, following the prophecy, my father ends up dead. If I stay locked up at home, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I guess in Asgard, I could at least keep an eye on Odin. Be a spy. Find out his plan. Get control of this.
No, that's not what you should do.
Oh, who am I kidding? I can't go to Asgard. Wait, are those red leaves? Freya's house. Oh, no.
Charlie.
Charlie? No. Charlie. Please. Please. Charlie. Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't you worry. I need to get you warm. You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this. I can't help if you don't. Emily! Emily! Good. Good boy.
Okay.
Mess. I know, buddy. I know. It's cold in here. Should close that window before snooping around. Freya hasn't been checking on you? Right. Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up. Should be able to make a fire from all this mess. Valkyrie armor? Does this go with the wings on the wall? From her friend? Wonder what happened to her. Is this Baldur's? Wonder how Father was able to earn her forgiveness. Wow, it's beautiful. Never seen anything like this around here before. From her home in Vanaheim? She must have really missed it.
Is there anything else to look around for? Or is that all? Yep, looks like that's it.
Okay, buddy, okay. I'll get you warmed up. I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse. You're welcome. Where do I go now? I can't stay. I just can't let my dad die too. There's gotta be something I can do. It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me. I'll be okay. I think. Okay. I'm ready. Take me to him.
The Bifrost Bridge up there.
Should have learned to swim before Midgard froze over.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're in Asgard now. Oh, I think that is where I'm gonna leave the stream. We didn't do that much story-wise, but we did catch up on all the side activity. So I think tomorrow, we're gonna actually go and do Asgard and everything like that. Anyway, thank you to everyone who joined in on the stream, and if you're hanging out, I appreciate it, and if you're watching after, I hope you had a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow.